I was the guy that's done every single job that there has been. I've done tickets, I've done travel, I've done every single part of college basketball. And then I've just kind of built myself up from there.
You know, he worked under Rick Majerus, and anybody that knows Coach Majerus knows how demanding that position is. And he did it as a manager.
From the first day I met him, you could see how hard of a worker he was to become a coach.
Of all the qualities that Cody has, his integrity is beyond reproach.
He's all in, that guy. Puts his heart and soul into coaching and making the team just a better program.
He cares about the players. If you ask any of the players on the team, they know how much that he loves them and cares for them and spends time for them. He can get on them, he can joke with them, he can challenge them, he can push them, and they trust him and they like being around him.
I could tell he actually cares about you as a person, and he'll sit down and just talk to you. I mean, it won't even be about basketball sometimes. He just wants to see how you're doing, and stuff like that really just shows like, okay, it's bigger than basketball. I mean, they don't really care about me just because I can help them win games. Like, they care about me as a person, and Coach Fueger is a perfect example of that.
He knows what each guy needs, and he is able to get that out of each of those players. He's able to know what to do in order for that player to respond and execute the way that he believes that player can play.
You know, I told her my goal was to be a college coach at the end of the day, and you know that we'd be traveling a ton, and it would be hard on family sometimes just with how much I'd be gone. And
I'm going to break here and say that no, he did not warn me of any of these things. I was very new to the sports world, and I had no idea what I was getting into. I did know a little bit because he was gone all the time, but I really enjoyed spending time with him, and I got to hear about his passion, and he had such a passion for basketball right from the get-go, and a passion for all the players and the coaches and the things he was learning, and he made really good friendships and relationships right away. So it was really fun to see.
Whenever you talk about Coach Fueger, you got to start with his wife, Danielle, who is so extraordinary and really keeps him in check. Cody walks through the halls of the Marriott Center and the Annex and has all this respect from everybody. But I think he goes home and Danielle puts him in his place, which is really a gift. And then his children, Izzy and Drew and Anna, his newborn, they spend a lot of time in and out of the office, and they're fantastic. And the way that his family has been a part of this program is really exciting.
Anna was supposed to be born in early November. I was taking a recruiting trip. Thought no big deal of it. We were gonna be back because usually every time she's had a baby, it's been normally like right around the date or right after. The recruiting trip was October 23rd and left early in the morning. I turn on my phone and then I get a text from Danielle saying, hey, just a heads up, I'm going to the hospital right now. Obviously my panic starts to set in.
It was all happening in the middle of the night, and I have the two other kids at home, so I was lucky that I have a friend who lived close by who was willing to come help.
And then I get on my second flight from New York to Salt Lake, and I'm just, you know, hoping the whole time everything's fine and nothing's gonna happen until I got there. I was about 30 minutes after Anna was born, and so Danielle was great with it. To me, I'm sure she has other insight for you, but she's a trooper. She's tough as nails.
It's all very unknown territory for me. So I want him to be happy, and I want him to reach his goals, and I'll help him however I can to get there.
My goal is to be a head coach in college, going to camps as a young kid, and then starting out with Coach Majerus at Utah, the wins or losses or the relationships with players, competition, being with the team, all that stuff, it's something that, I really look forward to, and I love the game of basketball.